Hi, everybody. This is Vishray, and she wants to welcome you to Everquest 2. Today, we are going to start a short series with another Deity questline. They usually take about 3 or 4 episodes. So what I'm going to do is mix this series in with our current Final Fantasy XIV series. So don't worry, we are not stopping with that other one. So what we need to do to begin is speak to this philosopher fellow and pick our deity. He's going to tell us where we can find their representative, shall we say. Vishray is a warlock. Now her preferred deity would have been Bertoxilus. But unfortunately, we have already done that one. She's an Ixar. She's evil. So she's not interested in the goody-goodies. So let's talk to the philosopher. All right, I want to bask in the glory, and I want something evil. Okay, here are our choices. Now, for the evil ones, we've already done Kezikthul. We've already done Bertoxilus. So we are going to pick up the forgotten one, Anashti. Once thought lost to the nothingness of the void, Anashti has found her way back to Norath. Her prophet, Plummeter Dulsadma, has taken up residence on the docks of the sinking sands. It is there you will need to travel if you wish to learn more about the nature of the Forgotten One. Thank you. You've been very helpful. I will take my leave. So let's head on over to the sinking sands. All right, he's supposed to be here somewhere on the dock. Let's look under the tent here. I don't see any kind of altar. Maybe I missed him. Ah, there we go. Hello. I'd like to speak with you about the Forgotten One.
Well met.
Oh, greetings. It is little wonder you have come to see me. Now is the time to celebrate, as the Forgotten One is returning to our world. Huh. You do mean Anashti, correct? Indeed. After all of these long ages, she will once again walk among the gods as she once did. She will shower her gifts of love and compassion upon the undeserving mortals of Norath. These are truly exciting times to be living in. Pardon me. I do not mean to question you, but I had thought that Anashti was destroyed in her palace in the void. No, my little feather. She was not destroyed. Although what happened to her in the void was not part of her plans, that event will work into the favor of all of us. You see, the victory of those who fought her in that palace merely snapped her tether to the void itself, catapulting her back to our world. So, wait. She's among us again? Oh, not yet. she is materializing in our world now, gathering her strength, re-establishing the conduits of power that anchor her to this world. This is a long and exhausting process, but it is one that even we, as mortals, can assist her with. Imagine we could help a goddess be reborn in her rightful home. Well, that does sound kind of cool. So, but why would we do that? Was she not banished for crimes against mortals? Crimes? No, they were not crimes. Anashti Sul always worked out of love for the mortals. She was the goddess of life and health. She felt the pain of every creature as it lay wounded, sick, or dying, and she sought nothing less than to eliminate that horror forever. So what happened? The other gods were jealous of her gifts to the mortals. So she looked after us rather than abandoning us. Yes, Anashti Sul would never have agreed to the pact of the gods. She would not have allowed her followers to suffer. Imagine a world where death and disease are but a distant memory, where life is eternal and Anashti Sul watches over us. Well, I have to admit, that does sound quite a bit better than what we're forced to live with now. What can I do to help? We must gather the followers of Anashti Sul and prepare them for her return. We will want to begin building the foundation of her canon, so we will want to collect stories of her from the past, lost tomes in libraries across Norath that have been overlooked by those that do not understand their significance. With those books, we can create the stories to teach and enlighten those who might not know the truth. Well, I can collect those tomes for you. Oh, I'm glad that you see the light of her love. Your willingness to help may be a beacon to others who would not yet see the truth or have forgotten it. Forgotten it? What do you mean? I once belonged to a group of worshippers of Anashti Sul, known as the Fellowship of the Peacock. Our group was thought to have been killed down to the last member, but the jealousy of non-believers merely scattered us. Those who were left went into hiding, fearing for their lives. Most have forgotten the glory of her word, and a few have even strayed from the path altogether, seeking the light of other deities. Oh, true heresy, to be sure. So you want me to gather these tomes and the lost members of Fellowship of the Peacock, then? Oh, you are a definitely sharp one, my little feather. Anashti will be pleased to have followers such as you in her muster. Now go forth, find the ancient scripts, and find those who have lost their way. When you find someone who you think might be a member of the fellowship, speak with these words. Can you hear the peacock's call? They will answer, indeed, and the feathers are quite beautiful. They will know it is safe to speak to you. All right. Well, I would like to have Anashti Sul as my deity. All right, everybody. Well, let's check out our first clue. We need to look for books, and we also need to look for people. But I think we're going to look for books first. That's apparently what these clues appear to be. Now, the first one, it says, I should look for a book detailing past followers of Anashti Sul. It is likely that a book like that might be in a port city, where explorers and seers might travel through. So what we need to do first is go to Freeport Gonna run over there. Alright, we need to head on over to the library that's here. Let me get on my mount. It'll take us there a little quicker. I'm not entirely sure where the book is in the library, but it is in there. If you're not familiar with Freeport, you just need to come up that tower of stairs and it's right here. So let's get off our mount. Now I think we need to look on the tables. Okay, I just took a book. What's this one? Okay, that's not what we want. Okay. I do have a waypoint if we can't seem to find it. It might be over on that table over there. Let's check. Ah! That's it. Okay, so it's the gray one standing right on the end. Next, we need to look for a book that describes her influence in Norath in the past. It's likely that a book like this would be more recent and may be within the research library of those bent on knowledge of their own past. So, next we need to go to Gorowin. So what we're going to do is get down to the docks, make our way over there. And there's a bell right here. And Gorowin you will find in Timorous Deep. Okay, so now that we're in Timorous Deep, we need to go inside. Now this city has always been confusing to me, and still is. So I have a waypoint that I want to use to get to this place. Just to make it easier. Okay, now it's giving us a direction. I hope I got the right waypoint. So let's see if we can find out where this is. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get there from here. I think I'm going to get off my mount. You know, it is a long drop here. Okay. Fantastic. So much easier sometimes just to use this golden thread. The Grand Anthenium. Now, what we're looking for is a scroll on the table. I don't know if that's it on the map. It is. It's called The Pact of Vinral Sather. Now, our last and final book we need to find. The clue is I might be able to locate a book on the fate of Anashti. It is likely that such a tome would be in the care of one of the eldest races of Norath. So we are going to now go to Neriak. Alright, we need to get to the library. And if you check the map, the library, I believe, is It's over here. So we need to take... Let's go ahead and just run over there. It's easier that way. It's not that far. The housing here is beautiful. The colors, the purples and the teals. And you have to be careful here too, because there are cliffs around. Alright, this is the library. Now we need to go to the third floor. So this is the second floor. Third floor. Alright, now we need to find the book. Here, is this it? Nope. This one looks like the one in Freeport. Yep, that was it. Let's leave the library. Now the next step in this quest is to find the people. So our next clue is after the Fellowship of the Peacock was hunted down, it's possible that one of the members fled their captors. It's likely they're still fleeing and are moving from place to place to avoid capture. So perhaps searching someplace such as Butcher Block will yield results. So we are going to head over to Butcher Block. We're looking for someone named Almar Shaiz. Now you can see by the map that they're showing us, I believe, where we need to find him at. So let's check there real quick. There he is. Almar. Hello, sir.
Hello.
I have no time to speak with shifty travelers. Be on your way.
Oh, well, if I might have a moment of your time, please.
I said be on your way. I will summon the god if I must.
Sir, can you hear the peacock's call?
Indeed, and the feathers are quite beautiful. Okay, who are you? How did you find me?
Plummeter Dulsadma sent me. Anashti Sul is returning to Norath, and it's time for her followers to muster once again.
Are you mad? When I was last with the Fellowship, I was captured and tortured for information regarding the Irwer of Sulday. Why would I risk my life for them once again?
Have you forgotten? Anashti Sul also suffered. Anashti Sul was also punished for doing what was right.
So, what does that matter?
Would she not look favorably on those who suffer for her, as she did for them? Is it not too much to give of ourselves for her, even if it means giving our very lives? Would you want Anashti Sul to give up on you so easily?
Well, of course not.
Well, then why would you do so? Now is the time. Anashti Sul returns to Norath even against the judgment of her fellow deities. She returns for us, once again bringing her gifts to Norath.
Oh, what a cowardly fool I have been. My eyes were blind to the truth, and I nearly lost my way forever.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself. Although you might have lost your way, it's not too late. The fellowship needs all of us, and your help will be invaluable to teach others her word.
Oh, you're right. I have been to many ports in this world, and I have friends in many places. I will carry her message forward, and I will risk my life if need be. Imagine, Anashti Sul could really be returning. I will be ready.
I know you will. I will tell Dusadma that you have rejoined us. Farewell. So he's done. Next, the next clue is other members that fled may have gone somewhere that they felt was safe and settled down there. I should search a town that is more isolated, such as Thunder Mist Village. And Thunder Mist Village is in Thundering Steps. So let's head on over there.
Hello!
I would like to travel, please. Okay, let's see. Fantastic. I believe our person is in here. Yep. Alelia Halcrebe. Boy, some of these names.
Well met.
Welcome to Thunder Mist Village. Beware the centaurs in the plains. Many are not very friendly at all. I'm not worried about it, ma'am. And they're quite loud. But I hear something above that. Something louder. Is that so? What might be echoing out in the valley? Can you hear the peacock's call? Oh, indeed. And the feathers are quite beautiful. What are you doing here? Has the fellowship been reborn? The fellowship never died. The muster might have been scattered, but it is time to rejoin and spread Anashti Sul's message to the corners of Norav. Have you forgotten? The fellowship was hunted down. We barely escaped with our lives. Would we not risk our lives once again by stepping out into the open? Oh, of course. But Anashti Sul stepped out for us. She didn't flinch when the other gods persecuted her, and did not back down when forced with retribution for her actions. Oh, I have a good life here. I am betrothed, and I am looking to start a family. How could I leave all of that behind? Would you not want your loved one to live forever as he should? Would you not want the gifts of Anashti Sul to be showered upon your new family? Well, of course I would. How could I not want such a thing? What if she had taken the easy path, rather than doing what was right for those she loved? Because of her tenacity, those gifts will be there for us when she returns. Oh. Those of us will be there to greet her, will be the first in line to receive her grace. That's right. Very well, count me in. I will inform Duosadma of your heartfelt decision. We're doing good so far. We got one more. One way to avoid capture would be to change your identity and perhaps begin a new life elsewhere. It's possible that a member might have simply abandoned their beliefs in favor of something else. I've heard rumors of people preaching outside Kinos, so perhaps I should start there. Interesting. All right, well, we can't go in Kinos, but we can go outside of it, so we're going to run over to the South Kinos gate. But first, we have to get to the docks.
Well met.
All right. We need to get to Antonica. Okay, so what we're going to do is go over near the gates. Now, there's supposed to be a wandering person named Curry's Cason, or something like that. So let's see if we can find him on our way. I'm guessing if he's wandering, he might be on the road. Now, I believe there are guards here near the gate, so let's check the map. Okay, there is a spot. I see. Good, we don't have to go to the gates. Well, sort of do. There he is. Hello.
Hello.
Ah, have you come to hear the glories of Rodset Knife? He returns to us. The light of Rodset Knife will shine through Norath once again. Huh. Is that so? What about the light of our true God? The light of one seemingly forgotten, even by those who once followed her. What? What do you mean? Rodset Knife is the true light. Ah, I think there's more to you than meets the eye. Can you hear the peacock's call? What a strange thing to say. I have no idea what... I ask you again. Can you hear the peacock's call? Please, do not. Indeed. And the feathers are quite beautiful. You're not here to kill me, are you? Rodset Knife will protect me. Oh, will he? And how do you know that? He's the light of life. He brings healing and hope. With his return, we again will have the power to fight the darkness. If I'm not mistaken, did Rodset Knife not abandon you once before? What makes you think he would not do so again? He did not abandon us. He did what was best. Oh, did he? Leaving our ancestors in a torn world without this beacon of light and hope as you now profess. Retreating from those who once trusted him. Is that the mark of a compassionate deity?
Oh, did Anashti Soul not leave as well? She'd been gone for ages.
Yes, she was condemned for showing true love for the mortals. Sent into oblivion for daring to give the mortal freedom from pain and suffering of all kinds. She did not leave us. She was wrested from us by the jealousy of the very deities who abandoned us.
But Russet Knife is here now. He is returning. Can you not feel it?
Can you? Or are you preaching the words of others who fed you lies when you were weak?
It's true. I turned to the Temple of Life to save my own skin. I lost hope when I thought the Fellowship was destroyed. Oh, I've been foolish. Will Anashti forgive my transgressions?
Perhaps. But that's between you and her. Choose your restitution quickly, however, as she's returning to us as we speak.
Oh dear, what will I do? Wait, I have an idea. Perhaps it was a good thing that I was brought here.
Why's that?
Well, Russet Knife is the god of health and life. It's possible they will either become allies or intense rivals. As a trusted member of the Temple of Life, I can report of the activities of their followers, which could be invaluable.
Oh, yes. You could become a spy for us.
Look, I already have something to tell you.
Whoa, wow. What a dude here. He's real loyal. Is that so? What is it?
Well, there's rumors that the temple has been investigating an outbreak of creatures in Antonica. I heard that a group called the Cabal of the Faerun might be responsible.
Okay, so what would that mean to us?
When we were members of the Fellowship, the legend of the waters of the Faerun was often whispered. It's possible these are more followers of Anashti Soul, carrying out her commands very close here.
All right, tell me more.
The temple has been quite thorough in confronting the Cabal and the creatures associated with them. Something about digging graves in the hills. If that's the will of Anashti, then perhaps we can continue the work started by the Cabal. Dig up graves, and we will be doing her work.
Very well then. I'll go out and find those graves. Thank you for the information. Okay, we found all the members. And this gentleman, boy, he's not to be trusted though. He turns too quickly. All right, everybody, we will look for graves next episode. Thank you for joining me today. See you next time, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.